It's that time of the week.
The week? Yes. Time of the
It's
week.
that time of the month for certain people. That's another story we won't get into. Hey-o!
Hey! Okay.
Cruz, we have a lot of stuff going on in the worlds of fake sports.
That we do.
Starting with the first ever women's pay-per-view coming up in 2 weeks. Followed by WWE presents Blood Money. Live from Saudi Arabia.
Is it even happening in Saudi Arabia, though?
I'll tell you what's going to happen. Vince doesn't give a fuck. He's like, this is entertainment. We're not the United Nations. We're not here to appease the fucking masses. We're here to entertain and make money. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to go to Saudi Arabia.
So you think, like, fuck it. Well, let's just do it.
What's the I mean, okay, maybe it's a big deal. But, like, it's fucking fake sports. It's not like... They're not meeting about nuclear warheads and shit.
True.
A guy who is back from the dead, who severely burned his brother, is going up against two 50-year-old degenerates.
That are actually in really good shape, by the way. If I could just add that little tidbit of information.
When your job is to work out, Cruz, you know what this is like. When your job is to look good.
On camera, yes.
On camera? Yes. I mean, you gotta look good on camera.
True.
You know?
Very true.
I mean, I just want to see how Sean moves. If he moves like... I don't even want to say it. But if he moves like he's all fucked up looking.
I mean, we're not going to get Shawn Michaels from...
Well, I know. He's going to be a 50-year-old sexy boy.
He's going to be 50-year-old, 50-plus Shawn
Is he
Michaels.
over 50?
He's got to be like 53. That's how old The Undertaker's 53.
Shawn Michaels' age.
I'm pretty sure he's 53. Survey says.
Shawn Michaels bald. Shawn Michaels bald pops up immediately. He's 53.
I told you he's 53. Undertaker's 53.
53.
I'm sure Triple H is probably 53 as well.
Triple H is 49. Triple H is the youngest out of this party.
Oh, he's the baby.
Oh, wait. What's the mayor? Kane age. He's 51. So, yeah, Triple H is the baby.
So they're all in their 50s but Triple H. But Triple H is climbing. He's getting there. He's getting there.
He's almost 50.
He's almost 50. The big 5-0.
Next July, he'll be 50.
Oh, okay. Thanks for that tidbit of information. In case anybody wants to buy a Triple H birthday present.
Cruz, here's my biggest dilemma with Blood Money.
Okay.
Is you have a United States politician.
True.
A mayor of a certain county.
True.
Taking money from the Saudi Arabians. To wear a mask.
Do you notice that when they keep, because they're still kind of like on the fence on whether or not they're gonna go or not.
They're gonna go. They've already said it
at WWE Crown Jewel.
Yeah, they're not saying the location. They're like, but I'm telling you right now, it's gonna happen.
Okay, all right.
They're waiting for this whole thing to blow over, just like everything else does. With this desensitized millennial generation. They don't. Because this 2 weeks from now, it's like whatever.
It's supposed to happen November 2nd, correct? That's when
November 2nd.
Yeah, after Evolution.
Speaking of Evolution.
let's talk about this real quick because I'm kind of annoyed.
Just a little bit. Whoa, wait! I don't think we're on the same page.
Wait,
what are you annoyed with? What are you annoyed with?
You go first, Vance, and then
No. I'll show you mine. You show me yours.
I mean, one word, Vance. Bella-lution.
Like, are you kidding?
Okay, anyways.
She's a do-nothing bitch.
Do-nothing Bellas, or do-nothing bitches.
What'd she say? What did Rhonda say? What did Rhonda say?
She said...
about John's...
All you guys...
What was the line?
All you know how to do. She's like, this is what Ronda Rousey said. She's like, I've been knocking down doors in the UFC, here in the WWE. She's like, what doors have you knocked down other than the door to John Cena's bedroom?
But I mean, like, come on. Nikki Bella So it's.
But you're forgetting.
Did it get announced?
But you're forgetting though the best part of that whole fucking promo, dude. She said, and he also kicked you out of that one.
Yeah. Was it announced that they're gonna fight at Evolution?
Yeah, it's gonna be Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey for the.
It's
title.
a one-on-one match.
It's a title match, dude.
Oh boy.
That's why everyone's mad because they're like, you're supposed to earn that shit, not fucking turn heel and be like, well, now we have a title match. Like.
Ugh. But you know what? I do like the Bellas better as a heel, and I'm glad that they took fucking Brie off of SmackDown, where she had this dual personality thing going
she's
between
like
the two shows.
She's a face on SmackDown and then a heel on Raw. The fuck?
It was goddamn ridiculous.
It was a little ridiculous for sure.
What else is on Evolution? Who else is like? I know that Trish and Lita are back.
Yes, versus Alexa Bliss
Team
and
Mom.
Mickie James. What?
Team Mom.
That would be really funny if they.
Although she fucking pulled the moonsault out at where did they? Was the Royal Rumble? Oh yeah, the all-female battle royal they had.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she pulled out that moonsault. She can still do it. You know what I noticed on Raw, though?
What?
Now she's a mom, no thong hanging out of the pants.
Oh!
Did you notice that?
Yeah!
Yep.
A little bit more PG over here, if you know what I mean.
A little bit more stock-friendly.
Well, WWE in general, we've already talked about this last week, is a little bit more PG.
What'd you think of Mr. McMahon on SmackDown 1000?
Oh my God, him and his little trot into the, like, I wasn't surprised. That's what happened. SmackDown 1000 happened.
SmackDown 1000 happened, Chris.
They opened with Truth TV, which you're like, what the hell's going on here? And then
I don't know who booked that.
Yeah, Stephanie McMahon comes out. Oh, Shane O'Mac, who we haven't seen in like what feels like a billion years, right? Am I right? I'm like, oh, Shane O'Mac is back. Okay. He comes out, and then of course they had to have, their pops. Or as you
Cruz,
like
did you hear
their dad.
Their dad.
Their dad.
Did you hear the interview with Shane McMahon? He was like, yeah, my dad really wanted to do an incest angle with me and my sister. And I wouldn't mind that because she's hot. Did you hear this interview?
What the fuck?
You gotta remember, this is a carny family. This is glorified carnies. They travel around, they put on shows, and they disappear
the next day.
But I don't ever remember.
I've never heard that interview. Wait, was this a recent interview?
It just happened. He was just on, he was on the Sirius XM, Busted Open Radio. And he was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind since she's hot. That's your sister.
Well, alrighty then.
That's his sister.
Wonder how Triple H feels about that statement.
He'll probably do anything to stay in that fucking company. That guy won life. He's like the Tom Brady of WWE.
Oh my
where he's
gosh.
like, he's the greatest, and then also he's like fucking married to someone who's making way more money than him. Like, that guy won. He won. Come on.
He's got NXT too. He's got NXT.
Oh my God, NXT.
If anything were to happen, he'd be like, I'm taking NXT with me.
Yeah, right. Did you hear that Cody Rhodes is really talking a lot about WWE?
Oh yeah.
About jumping to WWE?
Oh God.
In fact, Tama Tonga.
Yes.
Who should be what Roman Reigns is.
Yeah.
Like he should be what Roman Reigns should be.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
He is what Roman Reigns should be.
Hashtag facts. But go on. Yes, true.
He even said, he goes, without Bullet Club, the Elite is nothing. Have fun in WWE. He tweeted that. Motherfucker tweeted that. Tama Tonga tweet. Can you hear Tama Tonga tweeting?
Tama Tonga tweeting. That's a tongue twister.
That's a triple T.
If Tama Tonga tweets okay, anyways.
If Tama Tonga tweets on Twitter twice every Thursday.
Boy, oh boy.
Cruz, what else is happening?
How
about Drew Mack?
Oh God, yeah, go on.
Did you see that Claymore?
Yeah! Oh my God, dude. He
kicked him and then landed on him.
Like, that dude's a beast, yo.
Dude, he is a that guy is going to be the face of the company. Mark my words.
To have him and Braun Strowman, side by side on a team, like, yeah. They're both fucking monsters, dude.
But I think that I didn't know I wanted to see Braun versus Drew. Now I want to see Braun versus Joe.
Yeah, right. The kind
like,
of,
I think that would be just a fucking slobber knocker.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
A good old-fashioned slobber knocker. A real barn burner.
Okay, that sounded like something else.
Cruz.
You said slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker is something good old JR used to say all the time.
I know, but it's set. Never mind.
It's been a rough day, huh, Cruz?
Ignore me. I'm just saying the way... Anyways, it doesn't matter. Ignore me. Just ignore me.
How about, speaking of slobber knocking, Alexa Bliss?
We haven't really seen her doing much of anything.
I love Alexa Bliss. She's my favorite. Lexi Kaufman. I follow her on the Insta.
Oh my God, you would. You totally.
But no, I think but she's teaming with Mickie James and is going. I think Mickie James is going to eat the pin in the Trish.
You know they're
match.
not going to let Alexa eat the pin, or Alexa's
no.
not going to let Alexa eat the pin. Rather, you know that Mickey's going to eat it.
But like, I mean, putting the title on Ronda, they kind of painted themselves in a corner because. Who's really going to beat Ronda Rousey in fake sports?
That's the thing, too. It's just kind of like, if they let Nikki Bella win that match, everyone's going to be mad. Everyone's going to lose their shit. Because, you know, they try to act like, oh, yeah, we put more girls in the audience at WWE. And it's like, why? Because you're on a reality show? Sorry, but...
Right. A reality show.
Whoop-de-woo.
No,
we're never good wrestlers, so yeah, there I
Here's
said
what
it.
I think's gonna happen. Okay, what? And follow me with this. All right.
Okay, I'm listening.
What's gonna happen is Ronda's gonna beat up everybody, and she's gonna make zero friends. Everyone's gonna turn on her, right?
Yeah, because it's already starting. Like we already knew that was
exactly.
gonna happen. We saw that coming.
But,
that was very predictable. We're like, oh, something's gonna happen with the Bella Twins. Bada
right.
bing, bada boom. Called
well, yeah, we knew the Bellas were gonna
turn.
turn.
We already knew that was gonna.
But here's what's gonna happen: at Survivor Series, you're gonna see the women of WWE versus the 4 horsewomen of MMA, because they're in NXT. They're on the road now. And here's what's going to happen. Shayna Baszler is going to turn on fucking Ronda Rousey, and that's the one who's going to take the title from her.
Oh, my God.
Book it, Vince.
Do it.
I'm telling you, that's going to happen. Because that's the only way you get Ronda. Like, who's going to beat Ronda? Fucking Alexa Bliss is not going to beat Ronda. She'd be turned like 4 seconds.
No. And we talked about, like, Nia Jax versus Ronda, right? Size versus skill.
That's like the whole Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan thing.
True. That's true. That's
you know, just because he's big. Or she's big. Anyways. Who is the Intercontinental Champion? Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins. Seth Michaels. I got Shawn Michaels on my head because I got his fucking picture in front of me. Okay.
Is it him with a bald head, Vance?
It's no. Did you notice all the fucking Blood Money promos have long hair Shawn Michaels?
Oh yeah. I wonder if he's like, listen, I'll come back. That's my terrible fucking Shawn Michaels.
I think he's gonna wear a wig. I don't think we were supposed to know he's bald.
Yeah, because remember we talked about this. The hat fell off, and you're like...
The hat fell off, and he had that black thing around his head that was probably supposed to secure the hat to his fucking bald head. And now...
But I mean, is he...
Now we know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bald Shawn Michaels.
It's weird.
It's super weird.
Look, it's the Heartbreak Kid with no
hair. It's just... I don't know, man.
Not your boy toy.
And he's got that fucking eye...
I know! It's like one's looking this way. I can't even do that.
One's in Saudi Arabia, the other one's not.
One's watching his back, the other one's looking forward. Oh, poor Sean.
No, but speaking of his partner, Triple H,
yes,
Evolution reformed on SmackDown 1000, and
they
brought back Drax.
Can we talk about this real quick? Fucking, goddamn!
Dude, okay. I love Batista.
Nature Boy, Batista, fucking, Randy Orton and Triple H.
Woo!
Batista fucking said some things about the Nature Boy where I was just like, TMI or what?
Well, everybody knows Batista has a big dick.
He called him Space Mountain. He's like
oldest ride, longest line.
I was like, this motherfucker is really saying that shit.
Dude, he's Space Mountain. Jet flying.
Yeah.
Wheeling dealing, son of a gun.
Yep. And then Batista,
Ric Flair.
he was like, Triple H, there's nothing this man hasn't done except for beat me. And I was just like, wait.
So what do you think? You think that's gonna lead to like a WrestleMania match?
What, between Batista and Triple H?
Yeah.
You think?
Because Triple H has to have his.
I feel like Batista's not gonna come back though.
He wants to come back.
Wait,
He's
what?
been tweeting and shit. Yeah.
I missed
He's
that
been
memo.
very actively like
memo.
pushing.
I missed that memo, so.
Yeah, he wants to come back. Did you see how happy he was in that ring?
Dude, he was like really like genuinely fucking excited to be there.
Dude, great fucking promo.
Because how long has it been? How long has it been since fucking Batista has been in the ring, man? Like
since he's been in the ring, probably, I don't know, probably 7 years.
It feels like longer, but yeah, okay, yeah, 7 years, 6 years,
maybe longer. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a fucking minute. But I think that they're building towards Batista Triple H. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna have. I don't know if they're gonna keep Evolution because Randy Orton in the suit. I like really fucked up Randy Orton. I like this Randy Orton that's like digging through people's holes in their ears.
I know he's doing some fucked up shit.
Just a creepy fuck.
Yeah, he's creepy.
And for him to be in that suit,
I love it. Go on.
I don't know if I need Evolution Randy Orton right now. So I don't know if they're gonna reform Evolution and then that's what's gonna happen. They'll break it off and Batista and Triple H. But I mean, obviously it's gonna be a match. Why would he say that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. When he made that comment, I was like, "Whoa!" Triple H got all teary-eyed too. Did you see that?
Dude, did you see Randy Orton's faces during the whole thing? Go back and watch Randy Orton's expressions.
Why? I wasn't really paying attention to his face.
He just does the weird. He's like doing all this crazy. At one point, they're all hugging and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he goes to sneak up on Triple H like he's inclinated to just fucking RKO people. And then he's like, no, wait. like he forgot. Like the voices in his head were talking. So yeah, you should go back and watch that segment and see, and just focus on Randy Orton. It's pretty fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Also, let's talk about my favorite thing going in WWE, Miss Becky Lynch.
I love Becky Lynch.
Becky Balboa is the best.
Her versus Charlotte Flair at Evolution.
She fucking made fun of the fact that Edge retired because of a broken neck, and they cheered. They cheered. She can do no wrong. She could go to Canada and be like, I love the Montreal Screwjob, fuck Bret Hart. And they'd be like, yeah. Fuck yeah.
That, I could totally see that happening too. Mm-hmm.
Like, it's crazy. She's getting away with everything. They cannot turn her heel. They cannot.
No,
and she's trying so hard. She's saying the most ridiculous shit. And it's great. Stone Cold Becky Lynch.
Stone Cold Becky Lynch.
She's doing everything a heel does. She's beating up people when they're not expecting it. She's making fun of the cities that she's in. She's fucking picking on Hall of Famers. And the crowd loves her.
They're just like, woo, Becky Lynch, we love you.
because she is doing something where she's fighting against the entitled bitch, the queen.
The queen.
And it's very reminiscent of the Stone Cold Vince McMahon thing, where it's like little blue collar guy who drinks beer is beating up billionaire.
True.
And Becky Lynch is like, she's Ric Flair's daughter, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, Charlotte should be a fucking heel. If anyone should be a heel, it's Charlotte Flair.
It's Charlotte Flair, right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What do you think of this Undertaker thing? Are you over it?
I'm so over it now.
Are you waiting for the Undertaker to go back to Death Valley?
Yeah, he needs to go back to Death Valley and hang up the fucking hat.
He hung up the fucking hat, and he came back with the hat.
But here's the crazy part, is that he came back. I mean, when he wrestled at WrestleMania, I'm going to sound like a broken record, because I thought it was the most ridiculous
Which
match.
one? When he lost to Reigns?
When him and Cena fought at this most recent WrestleMania.
Oh, the fucking
where
joke,
it was like a 2-minute match. I'm like, what a fucking joke. And then they're like, okay, so now he's going to fight Triple H one last time. And then...
Which wasn't a terrible match.
It was 27 minutes long, which was great, because... We already talked about this last week. I thought it was great. It was like a massive throwback.
No, it was a good match.
But
very old school.
But now it's just gotten to the point where I'm like, are they gonna keep this going now? With Shawn Michaels coming back.
What'd you think of the promo on Raw with the purple lights and the smoke?
You mean his 2-second promo where he said, "I just got 3 words, rest in peace," and then that was it.
Mayor Jacobs said that, and then Undertaker goes, "Rest in peace." He's the fucking mayor under the mask.
Can I just side note?
It just takes all the fun away.
Side note, fun fact: did you notice that NXT's Bianca Belair is from Knoxville, Tennessee? Billed is from being from.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I was like,
I did not know that.
I wonder if she knows Kane.
She probably voted for him. She had to have voted for him. Vince probably like, you need to vote.
Or if Triple H was all like, listen, I know you're from, fucking, I don't know, Detroit, so let's just pretend like you're from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Why is she from Detroit, Cruz?
I don't know, it's just a random, that was just the first city that was Shut up, man!
Oh, man, there's so much going on in the world of fake sports. What are you looking forward to? Are you looking forward to Evolution at all?
Not really, to be honest. I think... I mean, yeah, okay.
Like, is there any match where it's like, okay, this is going to be a great match?
Honestly, I'm curious to watch Trish and Lita versus Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. I'm actually kind of excited for that match. But isn't the main event Ronda versus fucking Nikki Bella?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Ronda and Nikki Bella are going to headline.
I'm just like, there's really, I mean, Charlotte versus Becky, of course, that's always fun. But I think as a whole, I feel like, I don't know, man. I'm really curious to see the first ever women's pay-per-view. I'm curious to see how this is all going to go, how it's going to end, how it's going to go.
Well, they're having trouble selling tickets.
That's my point. It's kind of like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of underwhelmed with the way they're promoting it right now.
Well, you got the Battle Royal.
True. Okay.
You get the women's Battle Royal. I think it's for a #1 contender spot. Or it might not be. What other matches are on this Evolution card? When is Evolution? Next week?
It's next week. It's Sunday. Next Sunday. Not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. The 28th. October 28th.
I just think that... What'd you think of... what the hell is... What's her name?
Who?
What do you think what they're doing with Lana?
Oh my god. Lana doesn't really... I feel like Lana... They... Do you remember a couple SmackDowns ago when they showed that video when Aiden English...
One night in Calgary or whatever?
Yeah, and Aiden English was all like, I don't want to have to show them the rest of this video. And then fucking Rusev comes out and they're like, hey, you got hacked. Why don't you play the rest of that video? And it's her being like, what the fuck? I think you got the wrong idea here, bro.
Dude, it's so dumb.
I feel like she's just kind of like in her husband's corner at this point, not doing shit. When was the last time we saw her wrestle?
Yeah, no, she hasn't wrestled in a while, but she's a terrible wrestler.
And that's why.
Like, by the way, can we talk about Carmella for a second here?
Oh, can I just say something? I love the new hair.
Sold.
I prefer her with the darker hair.
A million times better. Did you see Shane McMahon slide right over and start dancing with her?
Oh, yeah.
Like, obviously.
Oh, totally,
he's like...
Of course. He's like, hello. They're like,
what
was
truth,
it? What was it? He said, I think Vince called it. He's like, oh, dance break. And then you're like, what is going on here? What is going on here?
No, but SmackDown, I was really impressed with SmackDown 1000. I'm glad the Bar are the tag champs. They got the fucking titles finally off the New Day.
Finally! I got really excited about that. I totally forgot that fucking happened.
And for some reason, the Big Show is now part of the Bar. The Big Bar.
They're like,
the Bar Show.
They're obviously going to do them versus the New Day again.
Well, they needed a third man, and who else to bring in but everyone's favorite heel turn?
That's my point.
The Show of Big.
The Show of Big.
The
Can
Show
we
of
start
Big.
calling him that now? The Show of Big.
Dude, he is in great shape, though. For a guy who never wrestles, ever.
Yeah.
Like, he never fucking fights anymore. When was the last time you saw him wrestle?
It's been like over a year.
Yeah.
It's been like over a year.
What did you think of Rey Mysterio coming back?
Oh my god. Dude,
Booyakasha.
He beat fucking Nakamura!
Shinsuke Nakamura.
How do you feel about that? Are you still a Nakamerican there?
Well, I'm glad that they put some international flavor into the fucking World Cup that they're having. And didn't just have fucking 8 Americans in it.
Why did they decide to call it a World Cup?
Dude, it's so dumb. Like, they could have done, like, Rusev in Bulgaria, and Cena in America, and Shinsuke in Japan, and Rey Mysterio in Mexico. Like, but no, they're like, let's just have all these Americans and throw fucking Rey Mysterio in. Who's gonna win that thing? Who do you think? Cena? Cena wins. Cena wins. LOL. Right?
LOL. Oh boy.
Cena. No, I didn't really. But you know what? I really did like that match with Mysterio and Shinsuke.
No, it was a good match. It was a good match. It was great.
I feel like it was cut a little short.
Nakamura, man. Nakamura. I almost said Nakamura.
Nakamura is so good.
Nakamura's great.
So good.
He's fucking
I really like that he's the United States champion too.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of fucking hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious. It really is.
Because he doesn't give a fuck. By the way, did they change his theme?
The only thing they changed with this theme is it's got those
like a rapper in it.
It's like a guy singing. It's
Yeah.
an actual person singing now. Before it was just the music. It's the same music with maybe a little bit more guitars in there, a little bit more rock and roll, you know. But with the guy singing. So that's the only.
Because the crowd doesn't even do his thing anymore.
Yeah, I know, because they changed it. A lot of people are complaining about that too. They're like,
really?
Fine the way it was before. I like it. I dig it.
I like it. I was doing it.
Yeah.
I was doing it live from my home.
I saw the coolest cosplay, just because we're talking about him right now, Vance. I saw a girl, white girl, in fact, cosplay.
Like it even more.
She cosplayed as Nakamura.
Really?
Yeah, she had the outfit, and she posed. When I saw the picture, I knew right away that's
you
Nakamura.
gotta put it. We gotta put it on the Going Over Instagram.
Yeah, and when I clicked on it, I was like, oh my god, it totally is a cosplay of Nakamura, because she did that pose that he does with his hands, then the teeth. You know what I mean?
The fucking
weird. The weird hands thing. But I knew from looking at the photo, I was like, wait, that's Nakamura. And when I clicked on it, sure enough, this is my cosplay of Nakamura, my favorite wrestler. And I was like, oh my god, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, we gotta put that up on the Instagram.
Yeah, I'll send
I gotta
it to
see
you.
that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'll send it to you. Yeah. So yeah, dude, we got all this stuff coming up. Evolution's fastly approaching, and then soon after we've got the WWE Crown Jewel.
Ugh, it's such a shitty name too. You know that the fucking Mohammed bin Salim fucking named that pay-per-view. First I will have the greatest
Jewel.
Royal Rumble.
That was a really bad accent that I did just now, but anywho.
The greatest Royal Rumble. Who fucking does that? All right, so Mohammed, what do you want to call the next pay-per-view? We shall call it Crown Jewel. I can't even say it. It's so stupid.
It really is fucking stupid.
I wanted to. This is a 10-year deal. 10-year deal with Saudi Arabia.
Oh my god! When they've already had two. This is the second one this year, right? Second one this year.
I want it to be the greatest balls of fire.
Maybe you can write them and see if you can do something about that, Vance.
Dude, I think, how much fun would it be to write for WWE?
Oh, dude,
you think it's fun?
About this, yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. Talking about writing, let's talk about NXT real quick, okay? I'm just brief. Let's just do a quick run through of NXT because they opened with my boys, Undisputed Era.
The era of Undisputed, yes.
Versus the War Raiders.
The War Raiders.
And some fuckery happened there. Did you see that? Did you see that fuckery that happened?
Well, the fuckery is going to lead to the War Games match.
Yeah, no, of course. That's the reason why. But what's his name came out who you haven't seen wrestle in over a year?
Bobby Fish. Dude, and Bobby Fish, let me tell you something. Bobby Fish is fucking unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable wrestler.
Right, absolutely.
Like, when him and Sleazy Kyle were in fucking ROH, dude, they murdered people.
Yeah. He just comes out with the chair and just fucking... And then Adam Cole comes out and you're like, okay, there's some fuckery going on right now.
Dude, I fucking love it. I love what they're doing with Undisputed Era. I just love NXT. It's just so good.
Dude, it's always good. Shayna Baszler fucking ending a match by injuring that girl's arm.
What was her name? She had a weird name. She had a funny name.
It was
a porn star name.
It was like Bree, something with a B.
Britt Baker. Britt Baker.
It does sound like a
Hello,
porn name.
I'm Britt Baker. That
sounds like a porn name. Like, my name is
total
Britt
porn
Baker.
name. Dude, they are really making Baszler just a fucking badass.
Oh, dude,
and that's what I'm telling you. They're building it towards Ronda.
I loved it too because she got in the corner and just had this evil grin on her face, and then she didn't stop when the ref called it. The ref was like, "Ring the bell, ring the bell." Okay.
No, she's a heel.
So Shayna Baszler won because she injured her, blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden she comes in and jumps on her, and I'm like, this is great.
What do you think of this whole Nikki Cross thing?
Oh, can we talk about
Your boyfriend's back.
My boyfriend's back. I'm just kidding. Aleister Black is back, dude.
Yes.
And he legit, it was funny because, there was like a little moment between him and Nikki Cross there where he's just like, come here. And I'm like, even the audience was all like, ooh, what's happening?
Dude, that would be that's an interesting combo.
Yeah. Because,
I could totally see Nikki Cross and Aleister Black.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because they've got
Black Cross.
No. Oh. There you go, man. Okay. And then she whispers in his ear and then he gets all fucking angry. I'm like, oh my God, what did she say? What did she say? Who do you think done it, Vance? Who do you think done it?
Well, we already know.
Who makes
Should we spoil it?
We do know?
It's taped, Cruz. It's a taped show, Cruz. Who do you think it is? Let's hear the Cruz theory. Who done it, Cruz?
Velveteen Dream. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like this is like a gender reveal. Do you want to know the answer?
I do want to know. Tell me, because I don't know.
Johnny Gargano.
The little happy-go-lucky Johnny Gargano.
Dude, this is what Johnny Gargano needed. He needed to break. And this is going to be a fucking huge thing for Johnny Gargano because now he's going to be on that level of Ciampa. And that's what's going to make him beat Ciampa when he becomes Ciampa.
And we talked about this. I kind of want to see Gargano go heel because
he's too fucking happy.
He's too fucking happy.
He's Rocky Maivia.
Everything. I'm like, come on, dude.
Johnny Gargano is Rocky Maivia. When Rocky came out at Survivor Series, the fucking tassels, everyone was like, die, Rocky, die. And then he went heel and became The Rock. And Johnny Gargano is going to become Johnny Wrestling, and fucking shit's about to go down.
And that actually does make sense considering the fact that when Aleister when he got injured, it was supposed to be that triple threat match, remember? And then it ended up just being...
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
So it makes so much sense. So
because Johnny knew he knew that he could beat Ciampa, but he didn't think he could beat Aleister. That's what's going to be like this whole storyline.
Ooh. See, the writing in NXT is...
I want Velveteen to win the belt, though, so bad.
I love Velveteen Dream, man.
Dude, Velveteen, he puts a purple strap on the belt and shit. Like, I can totally see him doing just like fucking making his own thing, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, I love it. Cruz, any closing remarks?
Hal, on that note, I don't know. I'm curious to see what's going to happen at Evolution. That's pretty much my only closing remark. I really hope that...
we got one more show before Evolution, right?
Correct.
Do we have a show? We do. Okay.
One more show before.
Now, and you're going to be a special guest on a show.
What's that?
You're going to be a special guest this week on a show, right?
Yeah.
Should we talk? Can we talk about that?
Sure.
Do you want to plug it, Cruz?
I am going to be on the Store Horseman podcast next week. I'm not quite sure when that will air. I assume it'll probably air shortly after, because it's kind of like our podcast where, we're within the times, you know what I'm saying? So
within the times.
Yeah, within the times. So no, you know how we talk about what happened in the week, so we got to do it immediately. That's my point. There's a word for
True.
that. I can't think of it.
Very time sensitive.
Very time sensitive fucking.
It's a time sensitive subject.
But yeah, so Store Horseman, catch me on there. I'm really looking forward to doing that at the Comedy Store here in Hollywood next week. And yeah,
it's a great podcast.
Yeah, it's a great podcast. I listened to that podcast, so it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Awesome. All right, Cruz. Until next time.
We're going over and out.
And out. Woo!
Undisputed. Undisputed. There we go.
I'm gonna do 2 sweets. I'm gonna do 2 sweets.
Too sweet.